Well, if you want to make a strong statement from the Word of God, you really should try to find 3 or more supporting passages that can really, that you can cross-reference and that you can make a very firm statement with, okay? And so this is one of those guys. And there are 3 clear places in the New Testament that just emphatically teach that Jesus created everything. Okay, that Christ created everything. I want you to reread this one more time. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through Him. Who? The Son, the Word that became flesh. All things were made through Him. And without Him was not anything made that was made. That just seems like an airtight, like I want you to really know this, that there's nothing out there that was created by Satan. There was nothing out there created by angels or by humans or by anything. Everything that has been created is created by Jesus Christ. Through God, through His Son, Jesus Christ. Secondly, Colossians 1:16. For by Him all things were created. Now this is a different author. This is not John anymore. This is Paul. Okay? For by Him all things were created in heaven, on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things were created through Him and for Him. Okay? Speaking of Christ. In Hebrews 1:1-2, again, we don't even know who wrote the book of Hebrews. Some people think it was the Apostle Paul. Some people think it was other people. But here we have 2 or maybe 3 different authors of the New Testament teaching us this. Long ago, at many times and in many ways, God spoke to our fathers. This is Hebrews 1:1-2, by the way. Spoke to our fathers by the prophets. But in these last days, He has spoken to us by His Son, whom He appointed the heir of all things, through whom also He created the world. So we established that Jesus Christ is the eternal Son of God. He could not have been a created angel. Okay, some of the cults teach that Jesus is the same as Michael the Archangel. And some teach that He's just one lower deity, that there's one main deity, and that Jesus is one sub-deity, and you too can become a sub-deity of your own planet if the price is right. It can't be that way. You can open a Jehovah's Witness Bible and show them that. Okay, they got some funky translation, but you can't answer that. How could Jesus be created if He created everything that's been created? You can't. It is not logically possible. Therefore, Jesus Christ in the beginning was with His Father. Not the beginning of His existence, but in the beginning of this time-space continuum.